Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another video, and this time we're doing another kind of add-on spotlight on power auras, as there's a new one out. I understand the old one got kind of out of date and someone else has now taken over the project and done their own power auras for everybody, and it's quite similar. And let's just go and have a look. For those of you that don't know what power auras can do, basically, let's say for example that you wanted to make sure that you had the well-fed buff on you always, so you need something to remind you to do the well-fed buff. So let's just click off the well-fed, and we have an Alexstrasza. Okay, so if you don't eat, you're gonna have Alexstrasza to look at. Basically, it's not a specific thing. It's very, very configurable. This is just one of the many, many things that you can have to remind yourself. Now, say for example, you're a druid and you keep forgetting to have Mark of the Wild on yourself. Maybe you're leveling and you just never remember to have Mark of the Wild. She went away. You eat, and Alexstrasza goes away. Anyway, so now you don't have Mark of the Wild anymore, and kapow! Look at that! You got a little symbol for yourself, so that you know, ooh, I need to Mark of the Wild, and you can use that for other things. For example, your Horn of Winter. If you're a Death Knight, you can have that pop up every single time your Horn of Winter falls off, or every single time it comes off cooldown. So, for example, what happens if we want to look at another buff, like Barkskin? Like, we got a little guy playing a guitar. I thought that was a pretty cool little thing to show. To be honest, with the normal auras, the one that you saw for the Mark of the Wild, this one, that would be something I would more use for this, but the other ones do look kind of cool. The trouble is they obstruct the view a bit, but they do look pretty awesome. So, I mean, the things you can do with power auras, it's absolutely insane. You've got so many options. You can have timers, you can have sounds, you can have animations, you can have it whirl around and spin and do crazy things. And there's a whole bunch of different things. So, for example, if you choose WoW textures, right, and then you can choose between just so many different textures that you can look at and have shown. And then you can have, like, for example, the models. So I think that 10 is Alexstrasza. No, wrong way. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. There's Alexstrasza. And then you can have, like, giant rocket ships or lions or weird tree things to remind you to do whatever it is that you needed to be reminded of. Because sometimes, oh my goodness, the Lich King. Lich King is just such a badass. Just such a badass. Anyway, so this is power auras. Now, if you look at this configuration window, that looks scary, doesn't it? Looks pretty scary. I'm going to be doing a guide video on that next. So if you want this add-on, there should be links to the add-on page in the description of this video, as well as a link to the guide that I will be making. And of course, one of the main things with this is, of course, the fact that this looks scary, but in actuality, it's not that scary. And once you get the hang of it, you'll be using this like no problemo. You'll be doing all kinds of things with power auras. And that's basically what I'm going to show you in the next video. So go ahead and get the add-on, go ahead and watch the next video, because it's awesome, I promise. Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't recorded it yet. But it shall be awesome, because I shall foretell the future, and it shall be great. And thank you for watching this little add-on spotlight on power auras. It's a pretty nifty little add-on. It's pretty cool. So thanks to the add-on developers, of course, for making it, because it is indeed awesome. Thanks for watching, and cheerio.